Hello viewers, welcome to Mind Fusion. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of reverse psychology. Ever wonder how getting rejected can actually work in your favor? Stick around, because I'm about to share 15 mind-blowing lessons that'll change the way you think about rejection. Lesson 1. The forbidden fruit effect. You know how being told no sometimes makes you want something even more? That's the forbidden fruit effect in action. When something is out of reach or restricted, its allure increases. Use this to your advantage by creating an air of exclusivity around your ideas or offers. Make it seem like what you're offering is rare or limited, and watch how people's interest peaks. Lesson 2. The reactance theory. People naturally resist when they feel their freedom is threatened. Reactance theory explains why we push back against constraints. So instead of pushing for what you want, try suggesting the opposite. For instance, if you want someone to take on a task, suggest that they might not be ready for it. You might be surprised at how quickly they jump to prove you wrong. Lesson 3. The underdog appeal. Everyone loves a good underdog story. When faced with rejection, frame yourself as the underdog. Share how you're up against challenges and adversity. This narrative can rally support and motivation from others, and even from within yourself. People love to root for the underdog, and this can be a powerful tool in turning rejection into an advantage. Lesson 4. The reverse ultimatum. Instead of giving an ultimatum, try taking something off the table. This is the reverse ultimatum. For example, if negotiating a deal, remove a key benefit and see how quickly people scramble to keep their options open. This technique leverages the fear of loss to motivate action. Lesson 5. The paradoxical invitation. Invite someone to do the opposite of what you want. This paradoxical invitation leverages the natural inclination to disagree. For instance, if you want someone to attend a meeting, suggest that they might not be interested because it's not important enough for them. Their instinct to counter this suggestion might lead them right where you hoped they'd go. Lesson 6. The reverse compliment. Sometimes, a carefully worded criticism can be more effective than praise in motivating someone. This is the reverse compliment. Instead of praising someone outright, point out a minor flaw or challenge them gently. This can spur them to improve and prove themselves. Lesson 7. The power of nonchalance. Act like you don't care about the rejection. This can make others curious and potentially change their minds. When you seem indifferent, people often wonder why and may reconsider their decision to reject you. Nonchalance can be a powerful tool in reversing rejection. Lesson 8. The challenge technique. Frame a rejection as a challenge. When told they can't do something, many people can't resist proving they're capable. By positioning a rejection as a challenge, you can motivate people to rise to the occasion and succeed where they initially hesitated. Lesson 9. The reverse confession. Admit to a small flaw to gain trust and make your main point more believable. This reverse confession builds credibility and can make your overall argument more convincing. By showing vulnerability, you create a connection and make others more receptive to your ideas. Lesson 10. The deflection strategy. Reject yourself before others can. This shows confidence and can disarm potential critics. By openly acknowledging possible criticisms, you take the power away from those who might use them against you, making your overall position stronger. Now, let's dive into the final 5 lessons. These are real game changers, so pay close attention. Lesson 11. The reverse persuasion. Instead of trying to convince someone, ask them to convince you. This reverse persuasion technique turns the tables and often leads people to talk themselves into your point of view. When they argue their case, they may inadvertently strengthen your position. Lesson 12. The intentional mistake. Make a small, obvious mistake. When people correct you, they're more likely to agree with your main point. This technique subtly involves them in the conversation, making them more receptive to your ideas. Lesson 13. Reverse psychology in negotiation. Start with an outrageous request. When rejected, your actual desired outcome will seem much more reasonable. This negotiation technique helps anchor the discussion in your favor, making it easier to achieve your true goal. Lesson 14. The self-deprecation technique. Use humble self-deprecation to lower others' defenses and make them more receptive to your ideas. By not taking yourself too seriously, you create a relaxed atmosphere where others feel more comfortable engaging with your suggestions. Lesson 15. The reverse closure. End conversations or negotiations by seeming to accept rejection. This often prompts the other party to reconsider. By gracefully accepting a no, you leave the door open for them to change their mind and come back with a yes. And there you have it, 15 powerful lessons on using rejection to your advantage. Remember, reverse psychology isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature and using it positively. Which of these techniques resonated with you? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And hey, why not share it with a friend who could use a little reverse psychology in their life? Until next time, keep turning those no's into opportunities.